Hangout is live.
So now you can see everything.
Right on.
Oh, got it now?
Honey, not yet. Let me move everything here. Chat room.
Oh, sorry.
Get out.
I'm sorry.
Get out.
Are you?
Just get out, Carly.
Mom, you said you get the phone back.
You can't have it right now. Okay.
Why?
So go read a book or something.
Mom, no. Books are boring.
Okay.
Get the phone back.
You can't have it right now. Okay.
Why?
So go read a book or something.
Mom, no. Books are boring.
Okay.
Okay, somehow we are delayed.
Get the phone back.
You can't have it right now.
Why?
Go read a book or something.
Mom, no. Books are boring.
Okay.
Okay, somehow we are delayed. Okay, am I on there? Okay, so who is this? Somehow we are delayed. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm going to open up the chat room here. And if you guys could just type who you are and if you can see and hear me okay down here. Carly, you're going to have to leave, honey. One viewer. Okay. Carly quit.
Hi.
Okay. Check this out. I can go to
Put some
the
things.
beach or Italy.
Row, row, row your boat downstream.
But it's hard to see. Okay. I already got about 5 more minutes. If you could just send me a text message and let me know that you can hear and see me okay.
2 viewers. So Denise must be on. Hi Denise, if you're watching. If you're watching, comment.
Look at the cat in the background.
Yeah.
All right.
There. Yeah, Beamer. Showing off our products. You little show off. Baby
3
Dave.
viewers.
Yes.
We are on. We can see you. Hear me? Can you hear me okay? Okay.
Shout out to me. Shout out to Denise.
Okay. Back down to 2.
Get on. One viewer.
Back down to 1.
Who got off?
I don't know.
Does
I'm
one
gonna
viewer? Does it
Go out of here
does it count yourself?
and go out of here.
Does
Here
it-
we go.
Does it count yourself?
No.
Oh, and who's on? Comment.
Okay. Carly, go in here real quick and check on. I need you to come in here and see if you can hear me. Okay. Okay, Carly, go in here real quick and check on. I need you to come in here and see if you can. Okay, Carly, let's see if you can hear me. Carly? Can you see me? Carly? It's delayed.
Oh, there's 3 watching.
Can you see me? Okay. It's delayed. Right here. You take my phone. Okay. Here you go, Carly.
Mom, did you see your comments?
Are they on there?
I just wrote LL, Mom.
You're so funny. Okay.
Hi. I'm Carly, your daughter.
Here you go, bud. Oh, that's Tank. Okay. Carly, take my phone and go upstairs. Okay. Okay, just a few more minutes. There's some people in Pennsylvania that are having people at their house, and we're just waiting for them to show up. So we'll start at about 7:05. So just hang tight. Thanks. Okay. There's a delay. I just learned how to use this Google Hangouts thing today. It's really awesome, except that, you know, I just started today, so I haven't figured out how to work out the glitches on how to have it not be delayed. But you know me, shoot, ready, aim. I'll figure it out someday. But as long as everybody can hear me and see me and my cats walking around. So just a few things is most all the kids are gone except for Carly. She's upstairs. She may run in here and do a cartwheel or something. And then I have a zoo, have English Bulldog, 3 cats, and a giant guinea pig. He's like this big. We give him Advocare. And so there may be some interruptions. Tank just likes to come in during these presentations and fart or puke on the floor or whatever. Just come in and lay down and snore. But I've learned how to tune those things out. So let me just see here. Okay, about 1 more minute. But anyway, so I figured we would come downstairs. This is my theater room. It has surround sound, so I thought it'd be the best way because I'm going to keep this mixer really simple to show you the power and duplication and how, one, this business knows no distance. So I'm able to get in your living room from my, well, movie room, but you know what I mean. So I thought it'd be the perfect place because you'll be able to see perfectly and hear perfectly, and should be no distractions. But anyways, my point to that was I'm going to keep it real simple and use the power of our third-party credibility, which is the DVD that we have that has everything you need to share Advocare, from the SciMed boards to Charlie Regas to, you know, awesome success stories to our endorsers, to explaining the 2040 challenge. So those of you who are new to Advocare or who are building a business, you know, that's the reason I'm doing it this way. So you know that you don't need me to do a mixer. Just get people in your living room and use these powerful tools that we have. The Impact Magazine, the DVD, your story, and the story of 3 others. So that's the power in Advocare and how we're able to do this. So, okay, well, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started to be respectful of everybody's time here. First of all, thank you for taking a Friday night out to come into my movie room so that I can share Advocare with you. I have a team in Pennsylvania, Denise Miller, their sister Melanie, they have some people in her living room, and I wanted to be able to help them with this mixer. So I'm in Ohio, they're in Pennsylvania, and we're sharing Advocare. So thank you so much for taking time out on your Friday night. I'm going to keep this right. It's going to be faster than it would normally be at a mixer, because I'm just going to be really efficient and just share the information, and then answer questions if you have any. But first of all, if this is your first exposure to Advocare, I want you to thank the person that invited you here, because this is a life-changing opportunity that you're about to see. I know that sounds corny, but I don't know any other way to explain Advocare, because it did change my life and lives of many others that have crossed my path in the last 4.5 years. So really, I'm just going to jump right off here, and I'm just going to show you the legacy video. And this is Charlie Regis, the guy that founded Advocare, the visionary for Advocare.
One of the greatest character traits is the development of leadership in your own personal life. Advocare is about leadership. Advocare is about who you become in pursuit of those things in life that you want. But there was a day when this one person, Charlie Regis, said, I'm going to start a company called Advocare. Why? Because I want to be a difference maker.
You know, as I look back at those words Charlie said, there are people in our company right now that are living that out. They saw about being a difference maker in their own family, their own communities, and their own countries. And I think it makes our distributor base something to be proud of.
The only purpose of Advocare, there's only one reason we exist, and that's to help people become more than they normally would become.
He had a passion for helping people see that they could take control of that. They could do better. They could become more. They could earn more and enjoy the freedoms and choices that earning more would provide.
When a person joins Advocare as a distributor, they may only be a person that wants to earn an extra $100 a month. And if that's the case, we will add value to their lives. They will never be the same person. If it's a $10,000 a month income they need from Advocare, it surely can be accomplished. And if it's a $100,000 a month income they need from Advocare, there's evidence that that can be accomplished also. So whatever you want to set your dream and vision on, it's possible with Advocare.
He was a man of passion. I have never met a more passionate and compassionate person than Charlie Regis.
I thought the best thing that I could do was to write down on a sheet of paper what I believed in to be the highest truth. And so I wrote down a list of 10 things that were meaningful to me that became the Advocare guiding principles. It's about which we guide our lives and our business today.
To the best of our ability, we're doing those things because we always revert back to the 10 founding principles. And as Charlie would say, if he were sitting in this chair, people change, circumstances change, principles never change. And that's what we are, an advocate for caring people, Advocare.
So I fixed in my mind the company that I wanted to build and the people that I wanted to join me.
Charlie had such a dream, such a vision of where this would be someday. And he put action into that.
You can see in his eyes the vision, where he knew he was going, and a genuine desire to take you with him on that journey.
We're all champions at Advocare. I'll tell you one thing, if you'll increase your dream of what your life can be, you can expand yourselves to reach any goal that you set.
Charlie gave birth to Advocare. He gave birth to it at a time when we were financially, as a nation, in troubling times like we are now. That's when he chose to start Advocare. And look what he's done with it. Stronger than it's ever been, and all because of those three characteristics of our man, Charlie Regis, our founder. God bless him.
We have reached out and literally touched hundreds of thousands of people and made a difference in their lives. We've become champions for better health. We've helped thousands and thousands of people become debt-free. And the journey's only just begun.
Okay, I love that video. I'm just going to get to my next video here real quick. Okay, so I know there's a delay here, so which is kind of good, I hope. But anyways, first of all, I just want to share with you that Advocare is a 22-year-old debt-free company. And the things that we saw that they kind of went over in that video in the beginning when we came straight into Advocare without even trying a Spark, we jumped straight into the advisor level because of the opportunity. Didn't even know what a Spark tasted like. And a lot of that had to do with those guiding principles and what the company stood for, you know, the integrity. And the next video is I'm just going to kind of share with you who's at the helm of Advocare, who's leading this company to $1 billion company this year. And we haven't even reached an international market. That's just in the United States. And Richard and Sherry Wright, they're mom and pop Wright. And I just love those people. I've had pleasure to spend quality time within it. 2 special trainings. We went in our very first year, first year to Advocare Corporate for what they call no limits training. It's all expense paid. They flew us there. They put us up in a nice hotel. They picked us up in a limo. They trained our butts off. And then just 4 months later, got invited to Destination Diamond training, which was a 3-day training where they flew us there. They put us up in the hotel. They had a men in black guy pick us up in a Escalade and trained our butts off for 3 days. So we got to spend that special time with Richard and Sherry and the Senior Vice Presidents, Deborah Fisser, Rick Loy, Patrick Wright, Mike Wade, Ron Reynolds. I mean, it was just amazing. This company is just, you guys are so blessed to have these leaders as a part of Advocare, and that's why we are who we are today. Okay, so real quick, I'm just going to show you a real quick video of Richard and Sherry.
Founded on the free enterprise system, and the free enterprise system was alive then, and it's still just as alive today. And because of Advocare, we have the opportunity and the privilege to be able to share the free enterprise system across America.
Richard and I were born in the same small town in Louisiana, and we caught each other's eye in the 6th grade. And both of our families were hardworking, grew up in the Depression, were very careful with their money. And so we never smelled that new car smell. And no one in our family had ever been to college. So when we married 41 years ago, we had a lot of dreams and a lot of desires. We wanted to own our own home. We wanted to give our children a faith-based education. We wanted to ride in an airplane. We wanted to see an ocean and even leave our footprints in the sand.
I've always been an entrepreneur, and I've always figured out a way to take care of my family. My first job after college, I was a pharmaceutical sales rep, and I made significant money. But what I realized I was exchanging was my freedom, because my boss wanted to own me. They actually referred to the sales force as human inventory. So 35 years ago, when the direct selling opportunity came along, we seized it. We took advantage of it because it gave me the opportunity for the first time in my life to feel like I could actually earn what I was worth. It gave us freedom from debt. It gave us freedom to be able to be with one another and to raise our families the way that we wanted to raise them. We believe that the American dream is just as alive today as it was then through the Advocare opportunity. We hope that you will join us in telling this great story of Advocare across the United States of America, and that you choose to live a life of significance as well.
And maybe you might like to leave your footprints in the sand as well.
Man, I love those people, and they really are that in love. I mean, they really are. It's just an endearing love. It just, I love it. Okay, now, okay. All right, so real quick, I'm just going to share with everybody the ways you can get involved in Advocare. That's one of the things I loved about Advocare when we got involved, that we had choices. There was no one way or our way or the highway. There was no auto shifts. There was no minimum orders, maximum orders, anything like that. If you just wanted to take the product. So the first way, hope you can see this, is retail customer. So that's basically, you love the products, and whoever invited you, just have them give it. You can go right to their website, order your 24-day challenge, order your Spark, or whatever products you want to try, and it comes right to your house. No discount, which is silly, to be honest. I don't have any retail. Every once in a while, somebody who I don't know will come, and I'll wake up and they've ordered something off my website, but I don't know who they are. Because well, usually after that, I'll call them and explain to them I could have saved them, money. So, and then usually they become a wholesale customer because they don't know what they don't know. Okay. So the second way is what I said, wholesale customer. So basically what that is that's like your Sam's Club membership, or I don't know where you're at, if it's Costco that you have there, GNC Gold Card, it's the same thing. It's basically a discount club, except when you become a wholesale customer with Advocare, they send you $60 of products. So you're going to get a free box of Spark, which is our #1 product. It's amazing. Windex for the brain, mommy juice. It's our mental focus energy drink, sugar-free, 21 vitamins and amino acids. It's awesome. My children, all the way up to my 74-year-old mother, drink this every single day. It's awesome. And now Tank has entered. You will hear him any second. Okay. So anyways, so there's no obligations with that. You don't have to ever order again. There's no auto ships. There's no minimum or maximum orders. It's just a wholesale discount club, 20% discount. Okay. The third way is a distributor. And these two are kind of the same, except the mindset might be a little bit different. Like a distributor is somebody who, they might want to earn it $300 to $500 a month to pay a car payment, or just have extra money to save, just on, little hobby. That's what they are. They're hobby people. And you can get up to a 40% discount, right? And then the fourth way is business advisor. And that is definitely a mindset. That was what we came straight in at, because like I said, without even trying a product, we came straight in at that level. A lot of the people viewing came straight in. A lot of leaders in our company, in our particular business, came straight in. Todd Varvel and Shannon Varvel came straight in without even trying to Spark, also because it was the opportunity and the things you're going to see tonight that they saw. So basically, that's what that is. And of course, there's also a fifth way, and that's thanks but no thanks. And that's okay too. Okay, so basically, I'm just going to kind of share my story real quick, just kind of take you back 4.5 years ago when Advocare found us. I was running a personal training business here in Piqua. It was called Faith Driven Fitness, and I had lots of time at that time. Although I didn't know any different, I just thought that's how I was supposed to live. I was supposed to be there 12 hours a day and miss my kids' life. They were in daycare. I was missing ball games. I was helping all these other women achieve their goals while mine and my family were getting my leftovers because I was there 12 hours a day. But like I said, I didn't know any different. I just thought that's the way it was supposed to be. Although I did have big dreams, and I do believe in the direct sales model, and because we've done 5 before Advocare, and none of them ever worked out. Now, it could be we just weren't ready, but to me, it was the leadership. We just didn't have any leadership. It was just, here you go sick them. And we had nobody helping us. So that was probably the #1 reason we didn't succeed. But what happened was I did have 3 or 4 people send me private messages. I mean, really long Facebook messages. They were doing it all wrong, telling me about this Spark stuff. And I wasn't even listening. I would read the first couple sentences and then close the message because I didn't have time and I didn't need product. I already had product, that I was making $8 a jug of protein off of. And I thought I was doing good. So I didn't even listen to them. But what happened was our friend that we met from church, his name is Jay Meyer. He's somebody that was my husband's life coach, and we highly respected. He was already a business guy, you know, multi-millionaire. He coaches CEOs from all over the country, just very highly respected. He had jumped on the products because he's a triathlete. And upon doing that, you know, he told Tony Smith, who shared it with him, you know, I don't want anything to do with the business, so don't even try. I don't need the business. But once he started looking into the business, he thought of us. And I'm so thankful that he thought of us. So basically, Jay asked Kurt to lunch one day. He sat down with Kurt, gave him this Impact magazine. And I think that time, Drew Brees was on the cover of that particular Impact magazine. And the reasons that Kurt went straight to advisor is because of hope. He saw hope for us, a way out of our situation, a way to see something that I wasn't seeing for myself, and that is freedom. And that's the ability to raise my children. You know, I know what's going in my child's head. I know what's going in my child's mouth. I'm able to raise them and influence them. And I am in the zone right now raising my children. So I'm so blessed that I'm able to do that. So basically what Kurt saw then was the 10 guiding principles that Charlie Regas talked about. You know, number one that he saw, and I'm not going to go through all of them, but, you know, honor God through our faith, family, and friends was number one. That caught Kurt's eye right off the bat. And he, you know, and then respect and strengthen the family. Those two things were really important to Kurt. That's what he saw. Another thing we saw was the PsyMed board. And I'm going to go ahead and, no, I'm not. I'm just going to share this with you. Basically, this right here is a PsyMed board. There's 250 years of experience of these guys who are the experts in their own field all over the world who are formulating our products. Not only that, attaching their name to Advocare and their reputation to Advocare. And the one I'm going to highlight is Dr. Stanley Dudrick. Now, Dr. Dudrick is the father of the IV. He is the dude that invented total parenteral nutrition, or feeding through the IV. It's a top 10 medical invention. He saved over 10 million premature babies. He's got a name named after him, a wing named after him at Yale University. You know, and he just wouldn't attach his name and reputation to any company. So that's what we saw too. We saw integrity. You know, we saw the people who were attaching their names. These guys right here are the nutritional experts. A lot of them come out of the University of California, Davis, that are formulating our products. So I just want to tell you right now that don't listen to the people that don't know what they're talking about. Google is not true. You have to go by the experts, the ones that are actually formulating the products, okay? All right. Then what we saw was he saw, you know, the unpaid endorsers. So he saw Drew Brees, who was our national spokesperson. And Drew Brees had been taking products since 2002 when he's with the other team. I don't remember who it was. But anyways, he ripped his shoulder out, started on the products, and he was an unpaid endorser for years. And now we have hundreds of unpaid professional athletes. And now we're the official sports drink for Major League Soccer. So they, Advocare, Gatorade, or excuse me, Major League Soccer actually bought out their Gatorade contract a year early. So a lot of money that they paid to get away from Gatorade and have Advocare on the sidelines. This is huge. If you're already in Advocare and you are not tapping into this right here, you're missing the boat. Okay, so those are the things that we saw with Advocare, which is why Kurt went straight. And so basically, long story short, you know, Kurt came home, told me about it, and I wasn't on board because, you know, I was already there 12 hours a day, which is a good point because it really fit like a glove to what I was already doing, you know. Just think about when you go see a great movie, you know, you tell, hey, you got to go see that movie. You're going to tell somebody they're going to go see the movie, but they're not going to send you a check for referring them to that movie. That's how easy it was. But for me as a personal trainer and nutritionist, the 2040 challenge was amazing. It took so much time off my plate because it came with a nutrition plan, you know, because I believe in food. I believe that it's a lifestyle change. I'm not into those quick fixes at all. I'm not into the fake, you know, anything. It comes from the inside out. So if you want great skin, You got to have great insides. You know, if you want less fat on your body, it starts from the inside. So that's just, in my opinion, how I roll. So, and it's just really the truth. So anyways, so what happened is in our first month, we earned $8,000. And I kind of got on board at that point. That was like a 300% return on our investment. We had a debt-free business in a week and a half. Basically, our advisor order was about 13, 24-day challenge. Kurt and I both did one. I felt amazing. Day 2, I lost 10 pounds, you know, in 24 days, which I was competing in fitness at the time. So I didn't even think I had any weight to lose, but apparently I was full of crap, like literally. So I just shared the products, had a debt-free business in a week and a half, had a 300% return in our first month. Our first year, part-time basis, we earned an extra $55,000 on a very part-time basis. Our second year, we earned $125,000 on a part-time basis. Sold my business. So Kurt and I came home. I've been a full-time work-from-home mom for 2.5 years now, where I get to spend all day long with my husband, which is a good thing, the bad thing. You know, he's my best friend, but, you know, it gets on my nerves. That's how it is. But it's the lifestyle. It's more than the income. You know, our third year, we earned $175,000 on a part-time basis. This year, we're going to earn $300,000 in our business. And, you know, we do it from home at our own time. We design our day. We design, you know, we say how much we're worth. Sky's the limit with Advocare. There's no lid on the amount of money that you can earn in Advocare. It's just, it's a numbers game. It's how many people you talk to, and you literally get paid for the effort, you know, that you put out there. So, you know, I'm really excited that you guys have joined us today, because whatever, you know, your why is for me. You know, I just started dreaming again, because now I know that, you know, I'm paying college for my oldest daughter's in college right now. You know, we want to move to Florida in a year and a half, or it could be sooner. It just depends. You know, I want to be able to, I'm going to pay cash for the rest of the 3 other colleges I have to pay for. We're going to be able to travel the country to watch them play whatever sport, wherever they go. We're going to be there at every game, because we're going to be able to travel, because you can work this business in your living room or on the beach, or, you know, whatever you want your backdrop to be, whether you want it to be mountains and snow or whether you want it to be an ocean. And we want ours to be an ocean. And so that's where we're going in a year and a half. And if what you're doing right now, if you're working for somebody, trading hours for dollars, building somebody else's company, somebody else's legacy that they're going to leave to your kids, you might want to take a really good look at Advocare and start building your own legacy. Okay, real quick, I'm just going to share. I'm going to switch real quick and share with you our #1 product, the 24-day challenge. Let's see. Here we go.
Hey guys, we're here today to talk about the 24-day challenge, who it's for and how it works.
What is the 24-day challenge? It's a comprehensive supplementation and nutrition program. What's great about the challenge is you're not doing it alone. Your Advocare coach will be with you every step of the way to help guide you through the challenge. On top of that, you get this amazing daily guide that walks you through the whole challenge. There's even an app for the 24-day challenge, which is amazing. By entering your personal weight and measurements, you can customize your program.
Now let's take a look at what makes up the 24-day challenge. The challenge is broken up into 2 phases, days 1 through 10, which we call the cleanse phase, and days 11 through 24, which we call the max phase. We're going to go over the products that you'll use in each of these phases right now.
The cleanse phase, days 1 through 10, consists of 3 products: Herbal Cleanse, Omegaplex, and Advocare Spark. These products, combined with a healthy diet and exercise, help rid your body of toxins and prepare your body to better absorb nutrients.
The Advocare Herbal Cleanse system is made up of 3 components that work together to help rid your body of impurities and toxins with a unique blend of herbal ingredients. Nothing to be alarmed about. This is a very gentle cleanse. The Herbal Cleanse system also helps prepare your body for optimal nutrient absorption, which will be important in the second phase of the 24-day challenge.
Yeah, the second product you will use in the cleanse phase is Omegaplex, which is a high-quality blend of essential omega-3 fatty acids for overall wellness. Omega-3 fatty acids are essential components of your heart, nerve, muscle, skin, bone, and your immune health.
Finally, the third product in the cleanse phase is Advocare Spark. Spark is a unique multi-nutrient supplement that was developed as a nutritional source of energy and enhanced mental focus. You're going to love that stuff.
After completing the cleanse phase, it's time to move into days 11 through 24, the max phase.
During the max phase, you can choose from 3 metabolic nutrition systems, which all provide sustained energy, appetite control, core nutrition, and overall wellness. All 3 formulations include Coreplex, our multivitamin, Omegaplex, Probiotic Restore Ultra, thermogenic components, and additional wellness supplements.
Now, also on day 11, you'll start to incorporate the meal replacement shake by using it to replace 1 meal each day. It's a great way to start your day. You can also choose to replace any meal throughout your day. They come in an assortment of flavors. You just mix it with water and you're good to go.
You're also going to get another box of Spark, and believe me, by this point, you're going to be so glad because I'm telling you, Spark is going to become one of your very best friends.
There are some companion products that can be used along with the products that come with your 24-day challenge bundle.
First, we have Catalyst, which works by providing a blend of essential branched-chain amino acids and L-glutamine to fuel your body with the muscle-building components that it needs.
Next, we have Thermoplex, which contains key botanical extracts to help support efficient metabolism and suppress appetite.
There's also Carbies Plus. Carbies Plus is a great solution for anyone who has trouble resisting the occasional sweets and high carbohydrates.
And we can't talk about the 24-day challenge without mentioning Can You 24. Can You 24 is a 2-disc DVD set which includes 7 workouts that are 24 minutes long. What's really cool is that it's led by some of our top Advocare independent distributors.
We hope this video gives you a better understanding of the Advocare 24-day challenge. Now, you got to understand there's absolutely no guesswork here. When you combine quality supplementation with good nutrition and exercise, you're sure to see great results. So get back with the person who invited you to watch this video and get started today. Thousands of people all across the country have already gotten incredible results, and we can't wait to hear about your success.
Okay, awesome. And I love that program because it's not a quick fix. It's not a fad. It's an actual lifestyle change. And I've helped thousands of people across the country complete one and continue on the product. So it's really important that it makes a difference in who you come into relationship to Advocare with, because you want to come in with somebody who's going to kind of lock arms with you and make sure that you're doing the product correctly, that you're eating enough food, drinking enough water, somebody who actually cares about you and wants you to get the desired result, whether that's just increased energy or, fat loss or, muscle gain. This is a program that I started on every single client that walked in my door, whether they had 0 weight to lose or they had 100 pounds to lose. This is where it all started, because your body, when it's in an acidic environment, it won't change. It won't build muscle and it won't burn fat. When it's in an acidic environment, the goal is to alkalize and energize, and that is with the foods that you eat, the live foods. And so when you're doing the 24-day challenge, you're going to be eating a lot of live food. So fresh vegetables, not so much on the fruit, but more vegetables than fruit. Good fats, avocados, nuts, and some lean protein. So fish and lean chicken. You want to stay away from the red meats, at least for the first 10 days of that. Okay, so here's what I want to go over real quick is the best way to buy your challenge. Now, remember how we talked about the 4 ways to get involved in Advocare? So when you sign up and become a wholesale customer, that opens up your discount. Now, it's always more fun to do a challenge with somebody else. So a brother, a sister, a husband, a mom, another couple that you know. And it's really a great way that you can get a higher discount when you buy 2 of them together. And what that does also is it kind of buys you time that in that 2-week period, you're getting great results and you decide that, hey, I want that 40% discount, or hey, I want that 40% discount because I want to earn some income. I want to do this thing. But if it's just to get the 40% discount, then coming in like this, having somebody else do it with you, buying 2 challenges together, that kind of qualifies you, because that amount of volume will go towards the next period of getting to that advisor level. So basically, here's kind of what the order looks like. It's, this is an example of if you were to buy 2 24-day challenges retail. So you were just to go to their website, pay full price, that's $380, okay? But say you want a discount. Okay, so you sign up, you become a wholesale customer, you get $60 of free product, okay? 2 24-day challenges, and you're paying $3 more than if you were to pay full price. But up here, you don't get $60 of free product, okay? And the very best way is this bottom. So you sign up to be a wholesale customer, you get $60 of free product, 2 24-day challenge, a couple other products. We suggest another box of meal replacement shakes and a bottle of Catalyst, and that gets you to the next discount level, which is 25%, which saves you what is it? 150 bucks? I don't know what it is, 375. Anyways, I don't know math. It saves you money. It saves you like $125 on that order. Plus, like I said, it's a qualifies you towards that advisor level. Okay. So I just wanted to share that with you, that we always ask when somebody's doing a 24-day challenge, you know, and you place your order and your orders are like $320. It's like, okay, who do you know? Because you're literally $180 away from that next discount level to where you're actually going to spend less money. Makes sense? The more you spend, the more you save. It's a beautiful thing. Okay. So, and then here real quick is just kind of the benefits before I move on of becoming a wholesale customer. The benefits are, you know, you save 20 to 40%. You order directly from Advocare. So whenever you need anything, you just go on your site, you order something, it comes straight to your house. It's beautiful. There's no selling required. There's no minimum order amounts or frequencies. The discount levels always go up. They never go down, and you keep them forever. Okay. It's awesome. All right. So I'm just going to kind of transition real quick into the business side, share a couple stories other than my own of people who Advocare has completely changed their life. The first one I want to show you is Rachel and Josh Witt. And Rachel built this business by herself in 8 months. She went from $0 to $30,000 a month in 8 months, all by herself. Her husband was a pastor. It wasn't that he didn't want to, he just couldn't. So she just had a desire to get them out of the situation, and she went and made it happen. So that's the one we're going to watch real quick.
For me, it's just been the first time in my life where I've truly had to fight, and fighting for Josh and for him to get the medical care that he needs that we refused before Advocare because we couldn't afford it. Now I can say, we need to get him exactly what he needs, and I can pay you cash. And that is freedom on so many levels.
I watched last summer as she began her Advocare business. Her checks were a quarter of my full-time paycheck, and then they were half, and then they were all over the course of a summer. And she ended up doubling my full-time paycheck. And I was like, okay, Advocare's for real.
Absolutely helped us get on the path towards debt freedom. I mean, the fact that we paid over $30,000 in debt in 1 year was absolute freedom for our family. I wasn't, staying awake at night till 2:30 in the morning crying, wondering how bills were going to be paid, because I saw our way out for our family.
Yeah, it's nice to just know that you have options, that you can afford different options, that you can say yes if you choose to say yes, when before you would have had to say no because you couldn't afford it. And that's a blessing. Advocare has been peace of mind for us. It's led us to a place in life where we don't have the same worries that we used to have. It's given us really hope, and it's given us a vision for our future that's totally different than anything we ever could have imagined in the past.
So you saw that they started April of 2013, have earned them over $500,000 in Advocare off a one-time investment. So that's a good point. So real quick, I want to share with you what we saw in Advocare as business owners, some things that we had to do ourselves. So, when we marketed, we had to do our own marketing. We had to pay for the marketing. We didn't have a legal team and all those things. So Advocare is a ready-to-go business. So, a lot of people, when they think about, for us being business owners, it's a time thing. We're already there 12 hours a day. It needs to be really simple. So, getting involved in a direct sales business is just the best thing that you can do. And Donald Trump and Robert Kiyosaki say the same thing, they were to do it all over again, they would do a direct sales business because everything is already figured out for you. All you have to do is go and share. So basically, Carly, please turn that off. Okay, sorry. Okay, so basically everything comes with it. So, you know, the whole marketing campaign that you see on TV during the races and the games, you know, now Major League Soccer, you know, red is the new orange. So no longer are the Gatorade containers there. They're red and they have rehydrate in them. So all that is done for you. It's included in your business. The legal team that's fighting for our opportunity every single day, protecting our house from the idiots that get their hand on Advocare and try to sell it on eBay and Craigslist. They are constantly monitoring that, catching those people. They're losing their distributorships because you cannot do that. Advocare wants their distributors to earn the income. Now, there's some other, you know, direct sales companies out there like Beachbody that, you know, they have infomercials all night long where they're selling the products, or you can go and get it on a home shopping network, and they're totally cutting their distributors out of the profit there. All the profit's going directly to Beachbody. Well, that doesn't happen in Advocare. The opportunity goes directly back to us. 60 cents on every dollar is paid back to us. And the only time you can get Advocare products is through an Advocare distributor. If you see Advocare on TV, you go to Advocare.com, it'll say find a distributor. That's the beauty in Advocare. That is actually integrity. That is what that is. When you get involved in Advocare, you can guarantee that you're getting involved with a company that has values that match up to your own. Okay? So basically, you know, with the SciMed board and the marketing and the legal team and the formulation of the products and the endorsers, Drew Brees. I mean, that is just so amazing to me. Okay, and real quick, I'm going to talk about the good stuff, how we get paid, okay? So we get paid 5 ways in Advocare. And that first way is, remember, we talked about in the beginning that there's 4 ways to get involved in Advocare. Well, 5 ways. 5 is thanks, but no thanks. But 4 ways to get involved in Advocare. So the first way we get paid in Advocare is retail profits. So that's anybody that goes to your website, purchases products, retail price, pays full price, and you make 40% of that. That's part of your pay. That's one part of your paycheck. So every 2 weeks, your paycheck consists of, you know, 5 different things into one amount every 2 weeks. It's amazing. Okay. So retail profits. And then the second thing is wholesale commission. So that's everybody who you shared the discount, which should be everybody. Everybody you shared like the wholesale discount with, that, you know, for whatever reason, absolutely, I don't want any more than a 20% discount. So they buy products and you make the difference. So you'll make a 20% profit of everything that they order. Every single distributor you have, you'll make a wholesale commission off of. Okay. And then the third and fourth way is the life-changing residual income. And I just have to say that, you know, that's 90% of our income. And, you know, 80% of that comes from one leg of business. 80% of our income comes from, and that's the leg that Denise Miller is a part of in Pennsylvania that's watching right now. One leg. So just remember that it's, you know, you're really in the beginning looking for 3 people that see things the way you do, and you go and you build and you help them build that business, and then you go and you do it again, and then you do it again. But really in the beginning, there's 3 people, and then there's going to be that one power leg that just goes and goes and goes. So anyways, so overrides and leadership bonuses. Let me just kind of give you scenarios. So like, say when you buy a car and then you go get gas. So just imagine every time you get gas, the dealership gets a percentage every time from that gas sale. So that's kind of what the residual income is. So every time one of your distributors or somebody, and one of your advisors buys products, shares Advocare with somebody, you're getting paid residual income from that. And then the leadership bonuses is basically, the leadership bonuses just basically signifies what type of leader you are. If your wholesale commissions are bigger than your leadership check, it may mean that you need to tighten up your leadership ability a little bit more. Like Dawn Funk, you know, her wholesale commissions are like $160, but her leadership check is like $21,000. So, and that is so true of her because she's an amazing leader. So that's the type of thing of when you start to grow a business and you're helping people succeed, that leadership check is what's the biggest. It's bigger than your override check. And that's how it is for us. Our leadership check is always bigger than our override check. And then the last way is, the fifth way is incentives. And so one of those incentives, it's called the rookie bonus. So in your first 6 weeks as an advisor, business builder, you have a chance to earn a $500 rookie bonus that they mail to your house. $500 cash. And that's really simple. And that's as easy as sharing it with 3 people and accumulating $3,000 worth of volume. So that could be one advisor who sees this as a business opportunity and 2 product users, and you have $500 rookie bonus and an extra $1,000. Our newest advisors, Chris and Lita. Chris is an attorney and Lita is a paralegal. And Chris was actually skeptical in the beginning because, of course he's an attorney. Everybody's a crook and everybody's out to get you. That's how his mind was working, rolling his eyes in the beginning. But Lita is like me, she just believes, and she basically said, we're doing this. And they went to advisor and they earned $1,000 in their first 2 weeks. It's amazing. And the one thing that Chris is really seeing now is that guiding principle of strengthening the family. Because, he told me a story of he worked for a law firm for 13 years and the head partner couldn't even tell you the name of his 3 kids. I just couldn't believe that. And so that's kind of how in Advocare, like, we literally want to get in your life. Like, we want to do life with you. So, and that's what we're doing now. That's why I love Advocare. I mean, I have friends all over the country now. People that aren't even part of my business that I've met at trainings or I've met at Success School, that you're just going to be lifetime friends and you see each other once or twice a year at Success School, or my cats are chasing each other, or, on incentive trips. It's quite an amazing thing. So now let me just show you real quick on how we get paid wholesale commissions, just kind of make it clear for you. So you have okay, and you sold $100 of product to your friend, so that to your distributor, so that's $20. Okay, so your friend was at the 20% discount and you earned 20%. If your friend was at 25, then you would earn 15. Does that make sense? And then 3, the overrides and leadership bonuses. Basically, I hope I can show this to you. So that's you, okay, and you have this team of people, and the total retail volume is $40,000. That's $3,200 in 2 weeks, and that's a Ruby business, $6,400 a month. So that's like $81,000 a year residual income, which Kurt and I hit that in 9 months. And then in 9 months, we moved out of our condo that we were renting into our dream home and literally doubled our business in 2 months. So we went from $5,000 a month to $10,000 a month in 2 months. And that's how fast it can happen. And so that's kind of what's happening right now too. And the cool thing about it is when life happens to you, we've been through 3 years of testing with Kurt, all kinds of tests going on because he's had all these MS and ALS symptoms. And just our business for the last 2 years has been on idle. I mean, it's just been running itself. And that's the cool thing about it, is because, these people aren't building their business for me. They're building it for their own family. So our business, we never dropped below $10,000 a month in those times when we were in the hospital or we were, just checked out because we didn't know what was going on. And now everything's great. His mercury poisoning is what he had because he had silver fillings and it got into his brain. And so now everything's great, which is why we are 100% all in, helping as many people as we can right now. But that's the beauty in Advocare is there no way if we would have had a training business or worked for somebody else that we could have taken that time off or paid cash for those things. So, and that's a good thing too, is like, we've paid off almost $40,000 worth of debt. Last year we took all 4 kids on a 7-day cruise last Easter, paid cash for it. I mean, that was like an $8,000 trip that we just paid cash for, a trip of a lifetime. Tony Robbins always talks about, don't go by things, but create magic moments. And so that's what we're doing now, is we're just creating magic moments with our kids and our we're going to be traveling the world with them now and helping people at the same time with great opportunities like this. Okay, so let me just share with you real quick how you can get to that advisor level. And one thing I forgot to share with you real quick was this thing right here. This informed choice. And this is the reason why Major League Soccer is on board and why we have over 100 unpaid professional endorsers is because of this informed choice program. Because basically what that is Advocare pays the money. They ship the products to a third-party facility called Informed Choice in Canada. And they test for over 204 banned substances because those things are important. Because if you're an Olympian or an NFL player, an MLB player, and you're taking some product off of GNC shelves or Beverly International or anybody else that doesn't have this, you're going to get popped with a drug test and something's going to show up. And that's why this informed choice, that's why one of the good reasons, big reasons why we do Advocare, okay? And our kids have been taking Advocare since we started 4.5 years ago. So, okay, so now getting started. So here's what we want to do. So now you're sitting there thinking, your mind's going, okay? So for you, I just want you to start thinking, why Advocare for you? You know, whether it be just to get healthy, get a 40% discount on the products. And I always want to show and help everybody get to that 40% discount, even if it's, I have lots of distributors that are 40% that don't do the business. 4 years ago, they came in, got a 40% discount. I don't train at that training center anymore, but they're still ordering product at a 40% discount. Okay, and I share that with them because when somebody gets a 40% discount, you're never going to stop earning. You're never going to stop buying the products one. And we actually, when they're just product users, we actually make less money. So it's not about us. You know, when we say get a 40% discount just for the product, we actually make less money than if you were just to buy at a discount of 20%. So literally, we are doing it just for you so that you can afford the product for the rest of your life. So getting started is you want to become a distributor. So a lot of people, you know, don't have the investment to come in, and that's okay. It's $79 an effort, and we will get you there. And it's basically of just getting your account set up, getting you on a challenge, asking you who do you know can do one with you, you know, get you to that $500 level and start getting in your living room. You know, who can you get in your living room? And we can share Advocare and get you to that advisor level as fast as possible, okay? We want to get you started on the products for sure. You know, if you can't, for whatever reason, afford a 24-day challenge, great. Buy the Spark and M&S. Get on some products. You want to feel the difference at Advocare. They're going to make such a difference in your life. So Spark and M&S is our metabolic nutrition system. You want to at least do that to a minimum. And also, you know, make a list of people that you know. Who do you know that drinks coffee? Red Bull, Monster, who needs energy, who is talking about they need to get ready for swimsuit season. It's right around the corner, spring break, you know. Just summer is right around the corner. Those are the people that we want to talk to, okay? And you want to get to advisor. And you want to do that fast. And you can do that today. Like I said, for us, we went straight in. You know, we didn't even try a product because we wanted to that top discount level, and we wanted to start making the life-changing money now. And let me just give you a little metaphor, if that's what you want to call it. Not a metaphor, but so if you, you know, we didn't have the money. We actually borrowed the money, which made it a must for us to pay it back. So we had 30 days to pay our money back, and we did it in a week and a half. But we knew that we wanted the fastest, the better, you know, because the speed of the leader determines the speed of the pack. So we borrowed the money. But if you don't, like say you have it in your savings account and you let it sit there for 30 days, you're going to earn a couple dollars of interest on that savings account in 30 days. We earned $8,000 in 30 days off of that one-time investment, debt-free business in a week and a half. So, you know, when you're thinking about that, you know, if you want to do the business, you know, you'll find a way to do it, whether it be a credit card. You know, we're about being debt free. But if you could put a life-changing multi-million-dollar business started with your credit card and have that credit card paid off before you even get the bill, doesn't that make sense to do? But if you can't do that, there's all kinds of ways, and I'm going to share with you a little video that you can go check that out. But, you know, the people that go all in with speed are the ones that reach their goals fastest and have the time freedom the fastest and are living life on their terms the fastest, because, you know, it's when you go in all in and you're committed makes the whole, it's your level of commitment, because providence then helps you. So things start coming, you know, people will start flowing to you and things will start going your way because it starts with your mindset. Okay, so then here's basically what it is. Okay, so going straight to the advisor level, basically it's a $2,100 investment, okay? But they give you $3,000 worth of product. So that's a $900 profit right off the bat, okay? So basically this here shows you that is about 11 people on a 24-day challenge. So, you know, who do you know? 11 people that need to do a 24-day challenge, whether it's to get healthy, lose weight, just an all-over wellness program, to train for something. You know, you want to start and clean out that lint trap. You know, you change the oil in your car every 90 days. Same difference. So you're going to get out of the red and into the black right off the bat. Like I said, it took us a week and a half. Our boy Dylan Bear in Columbus, he graduated from Ohio State a couple years ago. He's a trainer. He sold every single challenge retail value, so he made $900, but he had his challenges sold before he even got his products. I mean, he just made it happen. He actually qualified for the silver medal this last pay period, so he's on the move. So he just made it happen, and that's really, like I said, it's a mindset, but it's really just 11 people. Or, you know, Tony and Jeanette Smith, they bought products for themselves. And they went out and they shared Advocare. They shared the business with Advocare, and they also earned $8,000 in their first 2 weeks. And they didn't have product to sell. They just bought products that they were going to take, and that's just what they did. So it's completely up to you what you want to do. But one thing I want to share with you, this is basically a startup comparison of businesses. So it talks about like McDonald's or Panera Bread or 7-Eleven, like an average investment, if you wanted to open up a franchise, which is what we are. I mean, we just have, like, personally, we have just thousands of little vitamin shops across the country that people started with $2,100, debt-free, no overhead, living the dream. So if you were to open up, say, like a Panera Bread, that's a $1.5 million investment. 700 hours of training. You have to lease the equipment and the space, and you have to pay employees and manage employees. You know, we're leaders here. We build people on Advocare. We just build people, and then the people build the business. But it's the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. Back here, as you can see, there's other products, the performance products that I didn't get a chance to go over. But these performance products are the best I've ever had in my body. And these are the ones that our Olympians take, our NFL players take, moms take, I take. But you want to check that out. But listen, get with whoever invited you, you know, thank them for bringing you, and whatever it is for Advocare for you, at least get on the product, you know, at least get a discount on the product, at least share it with somebody and get the best discount on the product. And if you are ready to, you know, live life on your terms and stop trading hours for dollars and building somebody else's legacy and start building your own, we would love to help you. Thank you guys so much for spending your Friday night with me. We'll see you later.